I'm just gonna be like this,
And
so
we are live.
Hi,
Hey,
guys. I'm
Alice
Jackson.
is already first. Here we go, guys. Let me put this down. I'm gonna set this down. We don't have our tripod, so
Why don't we have our tripod?
Ben.
My hands are up. My hands are up.
his hands are up. Or hands are tied. One of the two.
Oh, did you see that?
Good say. Finger strength.
Here we
right
go. Here we
there.
go.
Holy cow.
That was just
Let's
my
get these
whole
questions
hand
rolling.
weight.
Okay,
Paper
Ben.
towel.
How about you tell us who we have?
So this is Jackson Twait. That's him.
It's me.
Guy raced Ethan Swanson on the power tower. Yep. He's awesome.
Tried to race him.
You raced him.
I raced him.
Easy.
Yeah.
So
Scoot
cool.
over just a little bit, guys. Okay.
I'm
So, Ben,
scooped.
Thanks for joining us live, everyone. Feel free to put comments down below, and I'm gonna pull up the comments here so I can answer. We can get those answered. But Ben, how about you get us started off?
Okay.
First off, can I just say, congrats.
Thank you. Congrats to you.
Watch him
You
tonight.
gotta
Watch
be
him
right.
tonight.
Well, you could watch
Oh,
him
you're right.
Monday night. Jackson will be racing again. Tell us about that.
Oh yeah, that's not
So a
Monday
Monday
night.
night at 7 on NBC, you can catch me in the Cincinnati City Finals.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because you raced the Power Tower.
Yes.
Did I say that yet? The Power Tower? You raced the Power Tower.
To the one and only
Dabble.
Ethan Swanson.
Ethan Swanson.
Okay.
Ben, hit it.
Question. Wow. Any obstacles in Cincinnati?
Here we go.
That's
Here we
your
go.
handwriting.
Were there any obstacles in Cincinnati that intimidated you?
Yeah, I was pretty terrified of the red balls I had to race across. I think it's called the spinning bridge is the technical term.
Mm-hmm.
But basically anything balanced where I am not going to be using my hands and I have to use my feet instead, I'm a little nervous about. But those balls especially scared me, I would say. So when I got through those, that was like the only obstacle I let myself kind of like celebrate a little bit, look at my crowd, and just kind of have some fun after that.
There you
Yeah.
Because
go.
I was so nervous going into them.
So what about the rest of the obstacles? Once you got past those balls, what is it called?
Spinning bridge.
Spinning bridge.
I think.
Which was a nasty obstacle, by the way. I'm so
Yeah.
glad I didn't have that. Once you got past that, like, were you intimidated at all?
I was just excited. I knew I would just have fun on the rest of the obstacles once I got past the balls. I was
The rest
super
of the two.
yeah, I was super excited for the slingshot.
Oh,
to,
that
yeah,
looks
go-
so
It
fun.
was a blast. I was very excited to try
I wanted
that.
to see someone link it and it just boom.
That's
boing.
what Ethan did a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, he did that on a couple of them, which I was
Boing.
a little nervous to do that.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a little bit freaky.
Yeah, especially first time
Yeah.
in the show.
First time
I just
on the
wanted
show.
to I didn't want to do anything fancy, just get through it.
Yeah. So.
Okay, Jay. What's the next question? Speak up.
Your crowd was awesome, but was that really the whole town of Hudson like a person?
Yeah, Hudson's just a small town of 30 people. All of them are somehow my best friends, basically. But no, definitely not. It was just a bunch of friends and family from around Iowa for the most part. A lot of people from the gym, a lot of friends from high school, college.
How big is Hudson?
It's like 2,000 people.
2,000
So
people.
still pretty small, but a little more than 30 people.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And real quick, I gotta jump in. Jackson's an insanely humble man, and he didn't even want to wear his shirt, so I made him wear my shirt so I could wear his shirt. That's why we swapped jerseys.
Mhm.
And we're friends, and we're training partners, by the way. If you
My
didn't know
coach.
that, he's my
Actually,
coach.
These are my coaches.
He's
right
they're both my coaches.
No,
too.
I'm not his coach. Not at all.
Okay, so I know you've been watching Ninja Warrior for a long time. Maybe some of these kids have been watching for a long time. What age did you start watching it? And were you excited when they dropped the age to 19? Have you applied before? Tell us a little bit about your history with Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, so I started watching it probably 8 years ago. It was the year that I think either year Brent Stephenson got past the cliffhanger or the year before that, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But 8 years ago. And then I kind of realized that I kind of picked it up just as my dream to get on the show. Never really actually thought I'd get on it. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, then I just kind of catered workouts in high school. Like when I was lifting for football, I would do just sets of pull-ups at the end, and didn't want to do any sports in college because I wanted to rock climb for the show. And yeah, when they lowered it to 19, I had no idea they lowered it. So until after the date to submit a tape ended, so I like tried to submit a tape 3 weeks after it closed, and my whole video was like, it'd be funny if you picked me even though I'm submitting this 3 weeks late.
That's funny.
Obviously didn't get picked, but was fortunate enough to get picked this year. So yeah.
It's great. We do have a question from Robert Krimkowski. Kripowski. I'm really terrible at English and pronouncing. But it was more about, no offense, it was more about me, and asked when I'm going to be on again. It's going to be August 26th at Stage 1 of Vegas. And you'll have to tune in Monday night to see if he gets to join me in Vegas.
Yeah.
We hope so.
Yeah.
Me too.
We can't.
He totally should.
We can't spill the beans.
He totally
Okay?
should.
Um,
You know the beans?
What kind of beans? Or what kind of beans?
Lima.
Oh, lima.
How about
Okay.
Jackson? Tell us about an interesting diet that causes your body to turn colors.
Oh,
What?
yeah. So basically, I eat obviously like my 3 meals throughout the day, but then the only snack I eat in between those meals is peanut butter and carrots.
Oh.
So for about 2 years straight, I was eating about a pound of carrots every day, which mostly that's just a college kid diet. Basically needed a way to shovel.
This is not a college kid's diet. College kids' diet's like Mountain Dew.
brownies,
As in,
Oreos.
like, it
brownies
was
and
very,
Oreos
very cheap. And
It's
so,
a cheap, stable
yeah,
college
yeah.
food. Yes.
And my hands started to turn kind of orange if
What?
you put like kind of. This is really
What?
bad
Look up to the
TV
camera.
right now. So
Yeah.
I've cut down on my carrot consumption. I'm down to half a pound a day. So hopefully my
Half
hands
a pound?
my hands are becoming a little less orange.
That's like as much as I eat in a week.
Yeah. That's still pretty good though.
Yeah.
better than a pound. And yeah, and when I go on road trips, I'll just bring like a 2-pound bag of meat and eat those with me and
2?
eat. Yeah, I'm not proud of of it.
It's
but,
healthy. It's healthy-ish,
Yeah,
right?
it gets the job done. It's just a way to transfer peanut butter into my mouth.
Yeah.
Add a little crunch to it.
And
Right?
healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we know that you made it to the Power Tower, Cincinnati stage or city qualifiers.
Stage.
Were you more intimidated of the Power Tower itself or going up against Ethan Swanson?
Honestly, I was just excited to play around on the Power Tower.
Play around.
Yeah, it looked like a ton of fun. And
What?
yeah, right?
Fun?
Did you see it? I was
Yeah,
you just
but
gotta...
I would.
Okay, yeah, it was a little scary that you're 40 feet in the air. And
Just a
yeah,
little bit.
I had to, but like honestly, I wasn't really thinking about it at all until I was doing the swings to get to the 8-foot lache.
So walk us
and-
through that moment. I mean, I got the chance to talk to Ethan after that moment and said, man, you should have taken it easy on Jackson. And he said, what are you talking about? He was kicking my butt. So walk me through that moment at the end of the Power Tower.
Yeah,
Or the whole Power Tower.
Yeah, well, at the start, I guess, start at the beginning, I stumbled on, like, the first one and immediately, like, fell way behind Ethan, it felt like. Eventually, like, I forgot how to go upstairs, so
You
eventually
were,
I figured
like,
out how to
right
go
behind him.
upstairs. And I caught up to him a little bit, and then going down the pole, I just kind of, like, sold out. And then and you could definitely hear that if you're in the stands because you're going down the poles. You can hear the you try to like re-grip it and slow yourself down, and again just like sold out trying to go across the pipe on the balance part.
Oh
So I'm
my.
like I need to just go if I'm gonna
Just
try
had
to
to go.
beat, if I'm gonna beat Ethan.
So that was like your risk. You had to risk it.
Yeah, and just go. And then I see that I'm like, I don't know, 5 feet ahead of him. And in my mind, I'm like, this is cool. Probably won't last, but I'm having fun. Just get up to the top, go to swing. I'm like, oh wow, maybe I actually will do this. And then he just throws it like not even a full swing to get the 8-foot lache. And yeah, and
Which we
then,
know he's great at.
oh yeah,
I mean,
it was insane.
Did you see him out of your peripheral?
Oh yeah.
And was it like slow motion, like?
Yeah. And so then I tried like last second to like lunge. Maybe just I can reach it or something. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah. Then I got to.
Oh, I
and
must
fall
say,
off.
did the fall hurt?
No.
Or was it just landing on a pillow?
Yeah, it was landing. Like I fell and I'm like, well, I was gonna jump off of this anyway.
Were you really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was.
Ethan ended up doing that.
Mhm.
You
Right,
should have.
Right, because it's like a giant airbag that's like 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
I mean,
No boy.
it's absolutely massive.
It was like falling onto a cloud.
So a couple
I don't know what
questions
that
came
feels
in
like.
here. The Alistair, thanks for submitting questions. If you have more questions, keep them rolling. The Alistair had a great question, I think. And this is more of a generic ninja training question, but how can you train without obstacles?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if I can say I trained primarily with rock climbing, but I don't know if that still counts as a obstacle. But basically, before rock climbing, I tried to take a woods class to learn how to create stuff that I could train on.
like shop.
Yeah, like a shop class. I learned that I'm just awful at building anything. I made like a little squirrel.
What?
That was about it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A squirrel.
But it
Maybe
didn't really
you
help
should
out.
Make it fly and it'll be
Yeah,
a flying
yeah.
squirrel.
Oh, there we go.
Flying
See,
squirrel.
that-
So he's making flying squirrels.
Yeah.
We didn't even know it.
Yep.
But I just had a pull-up bar, and it was in like my doorway at home when I was about, how old are you, Ben?
12.
12. I was about Ben's age, and we just had a pull-up bar in our doorway at home, and every time I went under it, I had to do 10 pull-ups. So I just do like 50 to 100 pull-ups every day.
50
And
to 100
That was
every
kind of
day?
that was
Wow.
kind of my training
This
regimen.
is great.
That was about it.
That's
Wow.
great. In fact, this question's awesome because make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We actually are planning on making a video coming up soon on how to train with just a pull-up bar.
Oh.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
different kinds of variations you can do, and priming the
I
pump
didn't
is what
even
I
know
like to
this.
call it about what Jackson's saying. Every time you walk through something, you have to do a certain thing, right? You put objects in place, so you have to prime the pump. You have to continually work out. So that was a great question. Julio or Julio, maybe it's Julio, probably Julio.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Probably.
probably Julio.
Probably.
My bad. Question for Ben: what's your favorite obstacle?
My favorite obstacle I've ever tried was probably on American Ninja Warrior Junior, the flywheels. Those were just so fun. And it was like my first really flying through the air obstacle because we had barely even been ninja training.
Our gym wasn't even open yet.
Yeah, our gym wasn't open.
Yeah.
I mean, it made it look like it in the video, but it's like little lips, like tiny lips. And I'm not sure on the show if it's actually a cliffhanger or if there's also lips. There's probably lips, but these ones had lips and they were just so fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Roblox fan gamer. He wants to be a ninja warrior.
Roblox?
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Roblox. Maybe someone else should be reading. I'm really bad at reading.
Yeah, but so you need to practice.
But
So,
I'm practicing, guys. This is how you get better. I'm getting better. Lego WR. Lego wide receiver, maybe? Jackson was a wide receiver in high school. They talked about his
Yep.
good hand.
Yeah.
Which I thought was awesome.
The ring swing, yeah.
That's why
You brought
it's
it
not
up.
because he was doing rock climbing for the last 4 years. It was because he played real
Yeah.
wide
Wide
I
receiver.
play
receiver,
wide
for
receiver,
about 2 months.
I always-
at one time.
If you
I do
can-
love their commentary, though. I mean, it's fun. It's entertaining.
It's hilarious.
I think it's good for
If you
the
can
show.
catch a football, you can beat a ninja course.
Julio
yeah,
is 12 as well.
totally.
Ben's 12. Ben's 12.
I'm 12.
Jackson
You are?
acts 12.
If you're
I act
dyslexic.
11.
I'm 21, so 12.
So Jackson, when you're through your ninja training, have you found any weaknesses that you need to work on?
Probably balance, I would say. whenever I go to a ninja competition, I just kind of like stare at the balance obstacle for like an hour before I run.
Now,
Just like psych myself out, kind of. And it'd be pretty nice to be able to go to a ninja competition and not be worried about balance obstacles and just kind of like show up and feel confident in the course. So definitely plan on getting better at balance in my last semester at Ninja U and college, when I actually have time to do stuff like that, when I don't have a full-time job.
time.
Before he's adulting.
Yeah, before I leave the fake world and enter the real world.
Yeah. So Evan White is on. Thanks, Evan, for joining us.
Hi, Evan.
Sup, Evan?
Evan's competed at our gym twice now. So thanks for coming down, and we love seeing Evan. We got to cheer him on at UNAA Worlds. Anyway, Evan, he asked the question, what were you thinking right before you started the Power Tower? He said standing at the top, but the one that was aired, at least, you're standing at the bottom, right? So he started at the bottom and had to go up those stairs. We'll have to see if he started at the top on stage in the finals. We'll have to see. But you're starting at the bottom. What's going through your head?
Probably not a very good answer, but I was like, am I supposed to be looking forward? How does this work? Do I need to like look over at Ethan and shake his hand? Oh, he's not looking at me. I'm just gonna look forward. When's the beep coming?
So you're more concerned of the production rather than the moment of what was actually happening.
Yeah, which is
No one cares
probably
about the actual Power
Distracting,
Tower,
really.
just scared.
Okay.
I was very confused on what was going on.
Okay.
I was just happy. I was just happy to get to try out the Power Tower and play around on it.
Do we run up the
pretty cool.
blocks?
Yeah,
Or do
I would be
just
terrified.
stand
It was a
here
blast.
and say hi to Ethan?
I'd be terrified being 40 feet in the air. My hands were sweating watching people do the Power Tower. Lindsay Behrens, if you don't know who that is,
What?
that's my wife. She just commented on our video.
What'd she say?
Hi, Mom.
Or did she just say hi to
Hey,
me?
Mom!
Is she
You're
like
probably
looking out
right
the window?
What'd she say?
She said,
Hello.
how old is Hades? So tell us who Hades is and then how old.
Yeah, Hades is my cat. Who we got a picture of him on the back of the shirt here. This is really
sorry.
bad video again. Oh, here he is. Okay. There's Hades with his signature pair of sunglasses.
Does he actually wear
No,
those?
he doesn't wear sunglasses. But Hades, I actually don't really know how old he is. We actually rescued him out of our egress windowsill. I was probably a freshman in high school.
That's cool.
Yeah, we all of a sudden I said to my mom, is our fireplace meowing? And she was like, what? And, oh, yeah, it does sound like it is. So then I went outside and tried to pick him up out of there, and he attacked me. And then eventually we just kind of like brought him in the house, and he hated everyone for a couple months. But
Wow.
I was the one who took it upon myself to tame him. We kept him in our bathroom, and I would just go in there and sit in there with him, and he would eventually kind of forget I was in there, and he'd come and like lay against me and stuff. So that's kind of how we got him tame, so he wasn't attacking everyone.
That's good.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. But Hades is, I got a little off track there from
So
the
you don't know exactly.
He's probably like 7.
7-ish?
Young and old
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Birthday will be coming up in November, so make sure you all wish Hades a happy birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you,
his
birthday is-
adoption day will be coming up
There
in
you
November.
go. Adoption day.
Oh yeah, his one adoption day that no one knows about.
Yeah.
So Julio's got another question. Julio, thanks for all the questions, bud. Ben and Jason, what's the worst obstacle?
That we've tried.
What's the worst obstacle?
Like the hardest or what?
Sure.
He can answer the worst, and then I'll say the worst that you answer the worst that you've tried, and I'll answer the worst that I've seen.
Okay.
So the hardest or worst that I've tried is
Sorry.
is probably spin cycle on American Ninja Warrior Junior, cause it's like really crazy swinging. It's like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
And then you have to lachey to a different one that's at another angle, and you're swinging the other way.
Yeah.
Catch another one, It's just.
It was a tough
It's
obstacle.
really weird.
It was a
I
tough
don't know
obstacle.
why the
Yeah.
youngest kids had
Yeah.
like one of the hardest obstacles.
Spin cycle, I mean, it is a very tough obstacle.
They had it on stage
is.
2 the one year, and hardly anyone got past it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it, it can throw you different ways.
Okay, I would say hardest obstacle I've ever seen is probably Angry Birds, and not just because
Ooh.
22 people fell on it,
Uh-huh.
because it actually looks really hard.
And
Like-
it's proven itself that it's hard.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
no one got the reverse grab except for the testers, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Especially because there's not like any bolts or something to guess where it is. There's nothing. Because they just painted over anything or something.
But on
So
the bottom
have-
side, you can kind of see. I thought you could kind of see like the cutouts,
Yeah. you
but
can
it's
see
still,
it.
still
Yeah,
super
it's
hard.
so hard.
You're
and-
going forward.
And you have
Yeah,
to
like, you
tilt
don't
them,
see
so
your
you're like
legs.
hanging them like this, to grab them like
Yeah.
this, to tilt again, and to grab them like that.
And if anyone knows, was there a little lip on the front of that?
It looked like there
It
was. It
looked
looked,
like-
like there was
yeah.
a tiny
Looked
bit.
like a
though.
very
Like,
tiny
just
lip.
a
10
very,
millimeters or
Yeah.
like,
a couple millimeters. I don't know.
Just enough, but not enough.
Not yeah. We learned
Just
not
enough is not
We
enough.
learned just not enough. Ben and Jason, have you been on Ninja Warrior Junior?
Yes.
we
Not
have
this year,
not this year though. Neither of us got the call. We don't have a good story.
So not season 2,
Mm-hmm.
but you were able to be on American Ninja
Season
Warrior
1.
season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Junior.
that was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great experience. Absolutely. Happy early birthday, Hades, Julio
Oh.
says.
Thank you, Julio. I will make sure to
Jeez.
relay the message on to Hades
How
as
cool
soon
is
as
that?
possible.
Okay, another question from Evan. How long have you guys been watching American Ninja Warrior? Jackson, you start.
Oh yeah, like I said earlier, I've been watching for, I think about 8 years, I'd say, and yeah, it's kind of been basically the only TV show I've watched for last like 3 or 4 years. If SpongeBob reruns are on, I'm gonna watch the old SpongeBob reruns, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But other than like sporting events, it's just Ninja Warrior.
And we have been watching for about 3 years is all.
Yeah.
3-ish,
Yep, we started
around.
about when we started back here
Back
Ninja
in
Kids.
Kids,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't remember exactly how it all happened, but it was
Probably
a
how we
combination of
started.
the boys coming home from gym class and Mary Dickens, who now works at our gym, and we did a video about her coming into our backyard.
Yeah,
if you've seen that.
secretly.
Was a gym teacher, and they were doing obstacle courses that she loved and they loved. So we were like, that's cool. I was trying to get something for my boys to do in the backyard and
Yep.
together. And a combination of my mother-in-law telling me for years, probably 3 years, saying, the one who was crying on my episode, the same mother-in-law, because I just have one, obviously. But she had told me multiple years, you should do Ninja Warrior. You should watch Ninja Warrior. And I kept saying, no, it's a dumb TV show. I'm not watching TV. Little did I know, my mother-in-law is really smart. Actually, I didn't know that, but, you know. So it was kind of a combination of all these things
Did I
that
know?
all accumulated into the fall of September 2016, 17. I
Is
don't
that
know.
when we started
16.
it?
16.
I'm gonna say
That would be
16.
3 years
How do we
ago.
know it's not the 15th?
Because it was 3 years ago. That's how I know. Because our account is coming up on 3 years old.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to our account here soon.
Happy birthday, Jason.
And what's cool, guys,
Happy birthday,
is
Actually, my birthday.
because of
Yeah, go.
Backyard Ninja Kids and all of you guys for subscribing
birthday
and
to
following
your
us
show.
and helping our channel grow and getting well known in the ninja community. 2 years to the day of starting Backyard Ninja Kids, we opened up
Really?
Ninja U.
Yeah,
It's almost
2 days
exactly
to the day.
2 years to the day. It's like 1 or 2 days off. So that's pretty insane.
I was
2
like,
years
to the
later,
day.
we start down a path of a sport, and 2 years later, we open a gym. So, and it took a while to build the gym, obviously.
Yeah.
Like the whole summer.
Camden just left a comment, just saying, "What's up, guys?" That's my
What's
nephew.
up, Camden?
That's Chris's brother.
Oh, okay. Oh, I met him in Seattle then, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Camden. Hopefully you remember me.
Do we have any favorite obstacles? Or Jackson? Here's a question for Jackson. We talked about your weaknesses.
Mm.
What are some of your strengths? I like
Yeah.
that.
Probably lock offs. So, for those of you who don't know, like if for example, like you're doing a pegboard and you're locked off at like 90 degrees.
It's an L.
Sorry.
Allows you
Yeah,
to just
anything
hold
that's
that.
just like pure strength, I would say probably
Raw
what I'm
muscle.
best, yeah. What I'm most suited for probably, I would say. Or skinny ledges that just like barely anything on your fingertips are on just from my time with rock climbing.
It's like a hangboard type thing.
Yeah. Or cliffhanger.
What about like flying through the air to a cliffhanger?
Stage 3
Yeah,
ultimate
yeah,
cliffhanger.
uh-huh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, you're okay with that?
Yeah, if it's a cliffhanger, I'd love to
Comfortable on it?
play around on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
feel comfortable on it.
Yeah. So, going back to the power tower, that night, you, number one, you had to exhaust yourself even longer by going up the power tower. Okay?
Mhm.
And then unfortunately, you lost. Right? And I know in Tacoma, when I fell in the water, it took me hours to stop that replay in my head of what I should have done instead, or what I could have done to save my forms a little longer. How was it hard going to sleep that night after, all of what happened?
Yeah. I guess more hard to go to sleep that day, since night's basically over at that
That's a good
point.
point.
Luckily,
That's a
he
good point.
got to compete in Seattle, so he got to go to sleep at night
that was
and compete during the
awesome.
day.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
But
spoiled.
yeah, so I mean, I probably raced my first run was probably 3:30 in the morning or 3 in the morning.
Oh,
Then race again at 5:30 in the morning.
how could I have done that?
Yeah, and then I could not sleep at all. I was super tired right after the power tower, and then I rode my scooter back to my apartment where I was staying, and just hit like a second wind, and I just stayed up and talked probably with my family for a couple hours, and then tried to go to sleep. Could not go to sleep. Probably like slept from 9 to 1. Actually woke up to a phone call from this guy.
It's true.
Uh,
True story.
mhm.
Yeah, because I wasn't able to be there. And he may have told me how it went. He wasn't-
No.
Maybe.
But I can't confirm nor deny. So he didn't.
Nor deny.
So we have another question from Isabel. So at what point did you find out you're going on the power tower?
That's a good question.
And how did you react? Like, if there was a camera on you at that moment, what did it look like?
Yeah, so I actually found out I was going onto the power tower when I was doing interviews for the power tower. They were just getting ahead of schedule with me, and like, you might not actually be on the power tower, but we're gonna get some interviews at the power tower, so we're ready for the power tower. And they told me, and I was just basically completely like dumbfounded. I was like, holy cow. There's no way.
Jacob, no.
That-
What are you saying?
Yeah, I was basically, I was just at a loss for words. I kind of like what I'm at right now. I'm at a loss for words just thinking about it. Just because it was so insane, rookie season, to not only just hit a buzzer, to then get a chance to hit an extra buzzer to go straight to Vegas. And yeah, it was nuts. I was so happy.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm not. This isn't a guarantee, but I think you might be the only rookie to race on the power
The
tower.
week
Is
before
that
me, Connor Galvin.
Connor Galvin.
Got to,
He's a rookie.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really good. Connor's been spending many years testing already, though. He's been at least the last couple years, I think.
Okay.
Connor's very good.
He's been doing rock climbing. I mean, that counts as testing, right?
Yeah, I was testing walls to make sure
He
they
was
wouldn't
testing
break
the
off.
walls.
Testing the walls.
Yeah.
Sam left a
Running.
comment for Jason just saying, asked if you still play football. Because if not, he said, you're really good. This is Camden's friend, and he's played football with you before.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I
You
don't
get
play
back in.
anymore.
It's not too late.
He only had one season of flag football,
Mm-hmm.
and then we opened the gym, and
And he said, gone.
he said, "Well, I'm gonna be busy with team practice, so
Which I can't do.
there's that." Ben, did you want to get a quick update on your toe? Quick update.
Normal toe.
If you don't know, So number one, you should probably follow us on Instagram, Backyard Ninja Kids, or Facebook, Backyard Ninja Kids. And then you would know Ben actually has a broken toe right now.
Yep.
And he's got a boot all the way up to his knee because of it.
Yep.
Because that's the best boot they could give him at urgent care. But he's since gone to the doctor. Everything's looking pretty good.
So here's the story. I went to urgent care. They said they were gonna do 3 X-rays, and then they found out I broke my bone. And then I came back 2 weeks later to a foot doctor, and they said, yeah, one looks like it's totally fine. One looks like it's half broken, and one picture looks like
This is multiple.
the bone is split in half.
Multiple X-rays of one toe.
Yeah, this is X-rays of the one toe.
Multiple X-rays of one toe.
Yeah, he said the last X-ray looks like I split the bone in half. So he had me keep the boot and wait another 2 weeks to see if I can take my boot off. Yep.
Yeah. So we're still waiting.
And that
We're
day-
hoping that it's good enough for Next Level Ninja Games.
Yeah.
If you don't know Next Level Ninja Games, we're hosting one at Ninja U. Super excited about that.
Are you doing it?
Excited about the
Yep.
opportunity.
Nice.
Jackson Twait's going to be there. Come on, give it up.
man.
Give it up. Oh, man. Rumors that Flip Rodriguez is coming. And I know Drew Knapp is coming. And
Rumor is that the famous
there's gonna
Ben
be
Behrens is coming.
there's gonna be some competition there. I believe Evan White is coming for the younger
Oh,
kids.
sweet.
So and John is coming.
John is.
So yeah, we're excited. And there's a lot of solid competition coming.
Evelyn can be.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you want to be a tester for Ninja Warrior? Well, if we're testers, that means we either
be on
didn't
the
get the
show.
call or we fell. So I don't necessarily want to be a tester.
I would enjoy testing,
Yeah.
but I don't necessarily want to be a tester.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you not want to be a tester because you want to be on the show, or
Yeah.
do you not want to be a tester because you just don't want to test?
I don't want to be a tester because I would like to be on the show.
Because here's the deal. I mean, if you could be a tester, and you could go to Vegas, and you could test all of those obstacles that, let's be honest, don't change a ton.
Yeah, like Austin Gray.
Yeah.
There's one when he was testing, he finished the final scores, which is incredible.
He's the only
And then
person.
he literally, I think he told us that he had done like 30 or some obstacles or something tested.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chase
30.
Chase Brown, I believe is his name, the Magic Ninja. He was able to test a ton of obstacles. He's not even old enough to do Ninja Warrior yet, but in Vegas he was able to test a ton of obstacles. So that's pretty cool.
Wait, the Magic Fingers Ninja or the Magic Ninja?
Ninja. He's the magic ninja. The ninja
Because
magic.
the Magic, there's
Magic.
Fingers Ninja, the one
Oh.
that does this. Yeah, he was on the show this year.
Oh no, this
With you.
This is Chase Brown. I think it's Chase Brown. Chase something from Ohio.
Chase, it's just some Chase, honestly.
How old
That's
do you
all we
have
know
to be to
about him.
test?
That's a good question.
At
I think
least
18?
3 years old.
You probably have to be 18 so you can sign a consent.
Yeah.
Is my guess. I'm not positive on that. If
At
you know, let us
least
know in
3
the
years
comments.
Hey, I was right.
Ben
I was
and
right.
Jason,
You
what's
guys
your
can test.
longest dead hang? Jackson 2,
Oh.
longest dead hang. This was by Julio again. Julio,
Okay,
knocking him out of the
thank-
park.
Thank you.
Julio.
And the tester question was from Jeff and Tina. Thanks for leaving the comments.
Mine was like 7 minutes or something. I just did it a few weeks ago.
7 minutes is also my longest dead hang.
No way.
Yeah? Is yours
Mine
7
is
minutes?
like 7 minutes, but that was 2
Well,
years
my
ago.
my dead hang's 7 minutes and 1 second.
I was gonna
so
say
I'm
7
actually
minutes
Mine
and
was
2
like
seconds.
7:45.
Oh shoot! I'm
Mine was
7:46.
like mine was like 90 minutes.
Wow,
I
an
honestly
hour?
don't know.
That's
One
insane.
arm,
One arm?
walk offs just.
Well, you
all
were locked
day.
off
The whole
entire
time.
Yeah, hold on.
I will say that I don't think I've ever officially pushed myself to that limit, but I should.
I did 2 years ago, and that's when I got the 7:45 or something. But I haven't tried since.
I think
So-
it would be good. I think even taking it to the next level and like going
Hey.
through something, time yourself how many times you can go on the rings and do it on the length of time. Not how many rings you touch, but how long you actually do it. I think that'd be pretty crazy. Fabi climbing.
Good job. Some
One
21
LOL.
minutes.
I did a
21 minutes.
21-minute dead hang. That's
insane.
that's pretty good, dude. That's pretty cool. Julio is 12 minutes. You guys are beasts.
Dang.
Wow.
here's the deal. Hopefully, if you can, because like I was saying, it'd be interesting to know how long you can go through an obstacle because, like stage 3.
Yeah, why dead hang when
A long
nothing
stage
is
3
actually
course is
hanging?
like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a long course, or any course at a gym. If it's 6 minutes long, that's pretty long for a course. Pretty pumpy course. Yet people that can dead hang for 21 minutes can't do that 21 or that 6 minute course sometimes. For instance, for me, I think a lot of people got flash pumped. Jackson, you want to explain what a flash pump is?
I actually don't really know what a flash pump is. So
Really? I thought it was like more of a rock climbing thing than me.
I don't really know much rock climbing lingo.
Oh.
I just kind of show up and
He just
rock
does
climb.
it. He just does it.
He's
He
just
puts in the
so
work.
good that he doesn't even
Yeah.
need to know the stuff.
Yeah.
He just does it.
So
I'm too
and
good for words.
And I'm not
Yeah.
super
Who needs
like
words
who
when
needs
you
words?
I'm
can
not
just
super into the
talk?
lingo either, but I think a lot of people got flash pumped in Tacoma because of the lightning
Lightning
bolts, and
bolts?
you're just getting jarred, big fly jar, and especially me. I noticed after the words, I was watching my video, and I'm like locked off at a 90 almost the whole time.
Yeah.
And I think I was overcompensating. I was squeezing super hard because I was nervous about it. And then
One
you get
finger.
down, you do the warped wall, and I knew the time was ticking, so I go up to the salmon ladder, and I didn't want to waste any time. So boom, 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 up the salmon ladder, and I was dead. Like, I was pumped out. I think mostly from the lightning bolts, even though realistically, it was like 4 salmon ladder rungs and like 3 transfers. Like, nothing insane, but it was the stability of it, me overcompensating for squeezing super hard. I think working on dead hang is important, but I think it's also important to incorporate that through training obstacles.
When you mentioned over gripping, there was one season where David Kavanaugh actually wrote across his like forearm or something, "Don't over grip."
That's smart.
So I don't know. I thought that was interesting.
That's
Good job,
smart.
Dave.
Yeah, it is. That's good. What's the highest warped wall each of you have gotten?
Mine is I haven't tried bigger than 13. I've got I have, but the highest I've tried is 13.
That you've got.
That I've got is 13, but on the 14 and a half, I can get about at the numbers, which is about
You're about 13 and a half.
yeah.
I would say. He's right in the 13 and a half-ish range, I would say.
Yeah.
Ben, what about you?
I've gotten a 12, but I haven't gotten a 13. But like Jason, I'm around the 13 and a half range.
Yep.
You are.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
right in there. I don't know about me. I've done a 16-foot wall.
You have?
But every wall is slightly different again, right? So some of them have different curves than others.
Yeah.
I've done 16. Like, I don't know. I would personally never try the 18 in competition because I don't think I personally have a chance.
I wouldn't risk it.
I would love to see this guy hit the 18 because I think he easily has a chance, but he wanted to go for
The power tower.
the power tower. So tell us about that. You purposely made that choice.
Yeah. If I had a chance at the power tower when I ran and when I got to the wall, I was going to just go up straight 14-foot wall. But if I was going really slow and there's no chance I was getting the power tower, might as well try the 18-foot warped wall.
I mean, why not get however much money,
Yeah.
depending on how many tries you get, than getting nothing.
And not many gyms have 18-foot warp walls, so when you see one, you might as well
Try
try it
Sure.
and challenge. Figured I'd challenge myself, maybe
Nice.
win $10,000 while I'm at it.
Yeah.
Obviously, it didn't end up happening, but
Well, that's
It would've.
because you went fast.
yeah.
He's going for
Luckily, I
speed.
went fast enough to not have to worry about that.
So Camden, Top Scythe, has another question, which Jackson touched on earlier. How many carrots do you eat in a day?
I used to eat about a pound of carrots in a day. Now
So
I
that's
just
like a bag.
it's one of those.
Dang.
Yeah, it's just a bag basically.
A big
And
bag.
now I'm down to half a pound.
Half a pound
I'm-
a day.
Yes.
Half a bag a day.
Yeah, I have improved on my gluttonous habits
Yeah.
involving carrots. So very
D&M
proud of myself. Yeah.
D&M Cousins says hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Cindy Dodd, who you may have seen crying on
Crying.
my sideline because
Hi,
she's my
Jen.
awesome mother-in-law. She says, for all four of you, who is your favorite A&W competitor?
This guy.
This guy.
Or
Yeah.
this guy.
This guy. Definitely this guy.
One of
These two.
Uh-huh.
These two.
I would say Jackson because he's fun to run and watch. My second favorite is probably Tyler Smith. They're probably a tie.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them both. Tyler's actually our first interview we
Yeah.
ever did.
Yeah.
In Ninja Warrior. Good old Iowa boy.
I have three.
Jackson got to train with him this
Jackson,
summer because he
Tyler.
was living down there this summer in that area. But I mean, you gotta represent your local boys. So I love Jackson. I love Tyler. Obviously the guys I train with. But outside of that, do you guys have anyone that stands out? Or I think I respect Drew
Yeah.
Dressel's movements, and
He is.
him as a ninja
Crazy
is
insane.
absolutely insane to watch.
Yeah.
The stuff that I just see him do, I sometimes can't comprehend that he can do it. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but
Yeah.
Very true.
so.
Like the
like
21 foot lachey on the wing nuts
Yeah.
or something.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Uh-huh.
who does that?
Yeah. Austin Gray is also up there, I think.
Yeah.
I know people have commented on my stuff saying he's not, but I've seen him in person. I think he's pretty talented. D&M Cousins again. How are you guys? I'm doing pretty good.
I'm
good.
doing pretty good.
Yeah.
How are you?
How are you?
Dun,
How
dun,
are
dun.
you? Favorite obstacles? Any favorite obstacles? We kind of touched on this earlier.
Power tower.
The power tower.
Power tower.
That's the one
His
obstacle.
favorite
Wonderful.
obstacle.
Watching
Yeah,
the power tower.
We're working on adding that to the gym.
The whole power tower.
First step is getting insurance. That's not gonna happen.
Second
I would
step
say
is finding the mats.
My
They
favorite
love-
obstacle is Warp.
D&M loves a Ninja Warrior, and can we give you a shout out again? Yeah, we gave you a couple. There you go, bud. Isabel Draper. When did Jackson start training?
Dun, dun, dun. I don't even know.
I was. Oh, I started training about 8 months ago. For Ninja Warrior, actually.
What?
When
So that's like
Specifically.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
specifically for Ninja Warrior. When luckily these three opened a gym in basically my hometown, like 5 miles from my hometown. And
Yeah.
so I was actually able to go to a ninja gym, which was awesome. And super thankful that they did that. Otherwise I would
Pretty
not
cool.
I would not be here.
I love the community that has come out of it.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
But realistically, you're doing rock climbing.
Yeah.
Were you doing rock climbing with Ninja Warrior in mind?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Because I met you before I even planned on opening a gym, or that you knew I was planning on opening a gym, at another competition, at a rock climbing competition. It was actually a ninja competition at a rock climbing place, Climb, Iowa. So realistically, how long have you been training for Ninja Warrior?
Yeah, I would say I kind of started in 8th grade. So right now I'm going into my senior year of college. So that's probably 7, 8 years ago. And that was basically just doing pull-ups at my house. Or we had, at our weight room in high school, we had squat racks that had pull-up bars on the top. And right as I graduated, they added in...
Getting in our way.
They added in new squat racks that had pull bars across the top, right across from each other. And so for about 2 months in high school, I could lache across from those. It's probably just like 5 feet. But I would add that into my workouts, if that counts. Then got to college, rock climbed 3-4
Yeah.
times a week
There you
with
go.
Ninja Warrior in mind. A lot of campus work, so not using my feet.
Nice. So any final questions here? Any final questions? Go ahead and leave them. I do want to thank Jackson for joining
hello.
us on this YouTube channel.
Thank you for having me.
I'll tell you that I get the opportunity to be able to train with this guy, and the boys too. Get to train with Jackson, and I gotta say, he is an incredible athlete, incredible ninja, but more importantly, he's an incredible person. I see him helping other ninjas. I see him offering people rides because they needed a ride back to their dorm. So that he's just a perfect example of the ninja community where, they might be insane athletes and all that, but they're also good people. So thank you for being a good person
Yeah.
for the ninja community, for my kids to look up to.
Literally.
Literally, and the other word.
Other. Otherly.
Figuratively.
Otherly.
Actually.
Actually.
Behaviorally. But
Other than physically?
and thank all of you.
Yeah,
Thanks for joining us.
thank
Thanks
you.
for all the
Thank you.
questions. Tuning in.
Mhm.
Thanks for cheering us on as we're on TV. You know.
Yeah.
It has been kind of humbling getting stopped or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. The mail lady came today and delivered a package for Jason. He was super excited because he ordered a Nerf gun, and his giant, massive Nerf rival gun came today.
It's like this big.
And as Jason walked out to get the package, I just kind of popped around the corner, and what did she say? There's greatness.
There's greatness.
Like, wow, okay, well, and I just appreciate the support, though, that they watched Ninja Warrior, and they were cheering for us, and just how the community's come out of the woodwork, both locally, online, at the arenas. It's been cool. So, love Ninja Warrior, love the community. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Anything else? Do we want to add anything else? How about how to follow you on Instagram?
Yeah, you can just find me at Jackson Twait, except the C and the K are switched around, and the A and the I are switched around, and the Twait. Yeah, just look up Jackson Twait, and you'll find me. You can also find my cat Hades at heckin.hades.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize this was
Well, I need to learn how to use social media better. I don't post very often, and so
I know
have
a
not
guy.
marketed
cat.
Hades
Same picture 2
account
months
at
later.
all.
I know a guy that knows a little bit about social media.
One of these two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me.
Also, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We have a lot of new content coming out.
Yeah, a ton.
We have a review coming out of a new massage gun I just got.
That's amazing.
We have the boys
And the Nerf gun,
UNAA
too.
last
Wow.
runs that they just did recently.
Yeah.
The regionals run is coming out,
Yeah.
and like I said, the pull-up bar video of how to work out on just a pull-up bar. Lots of solid content coming out that I'm super pumped for. We're trying to get 2 videos a week.
A spray paint video.
Spray paint video.
Messing around in our
Twice a
yard.
week. We're trying like Tuesdays and Saturdays.
We
But,
totally can't do that.
But all that. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
I have, when we were talking about favorite ninjas, I want to add in the Wisconsin Twinjas, Wisco Twinjas,
Yeah.
Marquez and Nathan Green, who are letting me stay at their house tomorrow in Madison, Wisconsin,
Nice.
after a competition. So I just want to shout them out
Wait, you
real
have a
quick.
competition tomorrow?
He's going to an
Madison,
AWG
Wisconsin.
competition.
Oh, the ADV.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So if you're in Madison, come watch me and the Wisco Twinjas compete.
there you go.
And destroy.
Cool. Well, until next time, thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.
See ya!
Yeah.
Coming at ya. Shut off the camera.
Again.